Hello, everybody. I'm naked. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I am invisible, naked and invisible. No, I'm kidding again. I'm just invisible, but I have clothes on. You get anyway. Today I'm doing a video reaction to what. The reason I'm invisible is because I'm doing a video reaction to the Invisible Man. The Invisible Man. According, let's hear what it's about, shall we?
2020 film. The Invisible Man is an upcoming science fiction psychological horror film written and directed by Leigh Whannell. The film is a very loose modern adaptation of the novel of the same name by H.G. Wells and a remake of the 1933 film adaptation of the same name. It stars Elisabeth Moss, Oliver Jackson-Cohen, Aldis Hodge, Storm Reid, and Harriet Dyer. It is an international co-production of the United States and Australia. Eves her a generous portion of his vast fortune. Australia. Development of a new Invisible Man film began as early as 2007, when David S. Goyer was hired to write the screenplay. The project was announced to be revived as part of Universal's shared cinematic universe in 2016, intended to consist of their classic monsters, with Johnny Depp cast as the titular role in the film, with Ed Solomon writing the screenplay. After The Mummy was released with negative critical reception and box office returns lower than expectations, the studio halted all projects in development. The studio changed their plans from a serialized universe to films based on individualized storytelling, and the project re-entered development. The project was announced to be a co-production between Blumhouse Productions, Nervous Tick, and Goalpost Pictures, while Universal Pictures serves as distributor. Whannell serves as director and writer. Filming began in July 2019 and wrapped in September 2019 in Sydney, Australia. The film is scheduled to be released in the United States on February 28, 2020, by Universal Pictures. Premise edit. Trapped in a violent, controlling relationship with a wealthy and brilliant scientist, Cecilia Cass, Elisabeth Moss, escapes in the dead of night and disappears into hiding, aided by her sister, Harriet Dyer, their friend, Aldis Hodge, and his young daughter, Storm Reid. But when Cecilia's abusive ex, Oliver Jackson-Cohen, commits suicide and leaves her a generous portion of his vast fortune, Cecilia suspects his death was a hoax. As a series of eerie coincidences turns lethal, threatening the lives of those she loves, Cecilia's sanity begins to unravel as she desperately tries to prove that she is being hunted by someone nobody can see. Universal Pictures.
This story sounds very interesting, doesn't it? Well, without further ado, let's take a look at that trailer.
As the attorney representing Adrian's trust, I'm required to read a prepared statement. Cecilia, although our relationship was far from perfect, I thought that you would talk to me rather than run away.
Are you okay? What happened?
Sorry about
As
that.
the attorney representing Adrian's trust, I'm required to read a prepared statement. Cecilia, although our relationship was far from perfect, I thought that you would talk to me rather than run away.
Are you okay? What happened to him?
He cut his wrist. Per his final wishes, you're getting $5 million. Contingent, of course, on the fine print.
He can't be ruled to be mentally incompetent.
It just doesn't make any sense.
What?
Adrian wouldn't kill himself.
Listen, you're getting your freedom back, okay? Don't let him haunt you.
Hello?
Oh, behind you.
I'm scared.
You don't have to be scared of him anymore.
He was a sociopath, completely in control of everything. He said that wherever I went, he would find me. walk right up to me, and I wouldn't be able to see him.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
Someone's sitting in that chair. I found something that can prove what I'm experiencing. You need help. Adrian is dead. I went to his house today. He's not dead.
I have a pile of ashes in the box that would disagree with you.
He has figured out a way to be invisible.
Only thing more brilliant than inventing something that makes you invisible is coming up with the perfect way to torture you, even in death.
Oh man, this February.
Adrian's true genius was how he got in people's heads.
Don't come any closer. Hey!
I'm not crazy. Please listen to me.
You're saying the person trying to kill you is in the room right now, but we can't see him?
He's listening. Where are you? Where are you? Show yourself! Come on! Do it! There you are.
The Invisible Man. Oh dang, that's February. Oh dang, you can't imagine. That sounds like an incredible. You know what I mean? It sounds incredible. So, what do you so do you think that's be a series worth watching? Or what? Elisabeth Moss will be Cecilia Cass. Oliver Jackson-Cohen as Adam Griffin, the Invisible Man. Now let's take a look at that production in future.
The Invisible Man, 2020 film. Road. Production edit. Development edit. Development of a new Invisible Man film began as early as 2007, when David S. Goyer was hired to write the screenplay. Goyer remained attached to the project as late as 2011 with little to no development on the film too. In February 2016, the project was announced to be revived as a part of Universal's shared cinematic universe, intended to consist of their classic monsters. Johnny Depp was cast as the titular role in the film, with Ed Solomon writing the screenplay. The film was planned as part of Universal Pictures' modern-day reboot of Universal Monsters, called Dark Universe. The series of films, which began with The Mummy, was to be followed by Bride of Frankenstein in 2019. Producer Alex Kurtzman stated that fans should expect at least one film per year in the shared film universe. However, once The Mummy was released with negative critical reception and box office returns that were deemed by the studio as less than expected, changes were made to the Dark Universe to focus on individual storytelling and moving on from the shared universe concept 5-6-7. In January 2019, Universal announced that all future movies based on the characters would focus on standalone stories as opposed to interconnectivity. Successful horror film producer Jason Blum, founder of production company Blumhouse Productions, had at various times publicly expressed his interest in reviving and working on future installments within the Dark Universe films. The film is set to be written and directed by Leigh Whannell, and produced by Blum, but it would not star Depp as previously reported. 10/11. Casting edit. In March 2019, Elisabeth Moss entered early negotiations to star as one of the main characters. 12 with official casting the following month. 13 Storm Reid, Aldis Hodge, and Harriet Dyer later joined the cast. 14 15 16 with Oliver Jackson-Cohen cast in the titular role. 17. Filming edit. Principal photography began on July 16, 2019 and wrapped on September 17, 2019 in Sydney, Australia. 1819. Release edit. The film is due to release on February 28, 2020. It was originally scheduled to open on March 13, 2020 before moving up 21. Future edit. In November 2019, it was announced that a spin-off film centered around the female counterpart to Invisible Man was in development. Elizabeth Banks will star in, direct, and produce The Invisible Woman, based on her own original pitch. Aaron Cressida Wilson will write the script of the reboot of The Female Monster, while Max Handelman and Allison Small will serve as producer and executive producer, respectively. 22. Reference.
So if you can't wait to see the Invisible Man, So if you're looking forward to seeing the Invisible Man, raise your hand. Whoops, sorry, I forgot I was invisible. But I feel like the invisibility is starting to wear off. So I better wrap this up quick. So thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you can help my channel grow by subscribing. Help me and sharing my channel with as many people as you can. Friends, family, complete strangers, the possibilities are endless. And if you can help my channel, help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Also, help this video reach 100+ views. So by sharing this video with as many people as you can. Friends, family, complete strangers, the possibilities are endless. But until then, this is Jeffrey Bartos saying...